All right. I just had lunch and a nap, so I'm a little groggy. And what am I going to talk about today? Yesterday was another weird gym session for me. Everyone just keeps asking for my help. I feel like I'm okay. This is what I wanted to say. What happens if you see a celebrity? Imagine that Keanu Reeves walked into the room. What would you do? Pop quiz hot shot. What would you do if Keanu Reeves walked into the room? An empty room with you. Empty. Let's pretend the room is empty and you and Keanu Reeves are in that room together. What would you do? That's my question. Okay, yeah, okay. Hi. And then what else? What else would you do? Okay, I'll say it again. If you were in a room with Keanu Reeves or a favorite, one of your favorite celebrities, could be anybody, what would you do? Hello, word up, my brother. Hello, Ahmed. Oh, Bolo Young. Aha, there I go. There, that's what I was looking for. There you go. That's what I was looking for. That's what I wanted to talk about, okay? That's what happened to me yesterday, okay? Good wishes, good luck. Hello, Justin Mohammed. Country for Life. Hey, I'm Brandon. Hey, Brandon. Can you tell me why the cops shine lights on my windows? Do you have a camera? I don't know. Hello, Timely. So we were just talking about. Okay, so I wanted to talk about what happened to me at the gym yesterday. But first, I have to give you an analogy. Okay, so the hypothetical scenario I'm trying to give you right now is if you were in a room with your favorite celebrity. So my example is Keanu Reeves. What would you do? Okay, most people, the answer is the most people would go, "Oh, hello, Keanu. I'm a big fan. Can I get a selfie?" About, let's say, 10 years, no, not 10, 15, 20 years ago, it would be, "Oh, hello, Keanu. I'm a big fan of yours. Can I get an autograph? Like a signed autograph on a piece of paper," right? Before there were smartphones. Can I get an autograph? But nowadays it's like, "Oh, hey, Keanu, I'm a big fan of yours. Can I get a selfie with you?" Okay? That's how it felt like for me yesterday at the gym. I'm minding my own business, trying to do my own training. I'm deep into my meditation, my training, like prayer, training hard, and people just keep coming up to me and say, "Hey, can I ask you how long you've been doing that, or what is it that you train, or can you help me with this? Can you help me with that?" So I was helping this guy, and I was helping that guy, I was helping that guy, and then I helped another guy. I was like, Jesus Christ, stop, stop asking for my help. Like these people, they're asking like from a genuine interest. Just like if Keanu saw people coming up to saying, "Oh, Keanu, I'm a great fan, big fan of yours. Can I get a selfie with you?" Okay. Now, I've been in rooms with celebrities. Okay. And here's what separates me from other people or just peasants. I don't ask for anything. Right. I don't put celebrities on a pedestal. Because if you put people on a pedestal, they will treat you like a peasant. They will treat you like. Oh, here's another one. Here comes another one asking for a selfie today. Imagine how many selfies Keanu Reeves gets. Selfie requests. if Keanu Reeves walks out of his house every day and all day long, people are asked, strangers are coming up to him, people he doesn't know. They might have a knife, they might smell, they might have BO, bad breath, halitosis. They didn't wash their hands after leaving the toilet. All kinds of people that he does not know. And people are saying, can I get a selfie with you, Keanu? Like, Keanu, if I was Keanu, I would hire bodyguards. I mean, you don't know who is out there these days. They might have a knife in their pocket. So, hello, Sarah. Hello, Connor. Hello, Logan. Hello, Solar. We're just talking about my session yesterday, okay? So, these strangers yesterday kept coming up to me during my gym session, kept asking me how to do this, how long I've been doing that. I'm like, I don't have time to help you or answer your questions, but since I am a kind human being, I take time out of my workout to help them. And I killed them. I overkill. So one guy, this new guy, was like, yeah, I train at a kickboxing gym. I was like, oh, okay. And then I asked him which kickboxing gym, and he's like, blah, blah, blah gym. I was like, oh, yeah, I know that gym. I know those coaches. Yeah. I know those coaches because the head coach, he was a dickhead when I called him up and tried to ask him questions about his gym. He wasn't very friendly on the phone. So I was like, yeah, I can't train with you if you're going to be like that. So, plus their prices are outrageous, like $200 a month. So I don't want to pay $200 a month just to hit a heavy bag and mitts, pads. I can go to Thailand and do it for cheap. Right? So he said, blah, blah. I train at this blah, blah kickboxing gym local. So, okay. And then what I did at that moment was I grabbed a hip thrust pad. So you know those the pads that you place on the barbell? So I grabbed one of the ones that was lying down. It was a pink one. I grabbed the barbell pad and I said, okay, I'm going to throw this at you like a noodle. And I want you to hit it. So I was throwing the noodle and I want you to hit it. And then he all of a sudden turned into student mode. So I was the teacher, he was the student. And then he got all nervous. And then he said, I'm so sorry. I said, sorry for what? He's like, I'm so sorry for taking up your time and interrupting your workout. I said to him, stop talking and hit the pad, like I said. Right? So if you want to work with me, if you want to train with me, if you want to genuinely learn from me, you better give it your all. And he learned that day. And he was just dripping in a pool of his own sweat after we were done. And we were just hitting pads for 45 minutes straight. I didn't give him a break. It's like he really said, oh, I'm a kickboxer at this gym. So okay, let's see. Shad Farag, hello. Riki, hello. Hi, Riki. Yes, Jackie Chan is doing fine. Jackie Chan is a little sleepy right now. He just woke up from a nap. So, that's what it was like yesterday for me at the gym. Random people just coming up to me, asking me questions of how to do this, how do I do that, how do I train like you, Justin, right? And one guy that I met recently at the gym, he brought his friend to meet me. It's like, this is the guy. He's like, this is the guy I was talking about. Pointing at me. He's like, this is the guy. I'm like, what? It's like, he's like Bruce Lee. He called me. He's like, this guy is like Bruce Lee. And he was like so excited to meet me. So again, he asked me a question about handstand, and I helped him with his handstands. It took about 20 minutes, but we did it. So can you imagine trying to do a workout where I train like 2 to 3 hours straight, nonstop, and then I'm constantly being interrupted by strangers asking me to teach this or that, or show me how to do this, and then it ends up becoming a 4-hour session. So I left the gym and just like, I don't know, I was like, what am I doing? I'm trying to train here. I'm not trying to teach others. So this goes back to my celebrities analogy. When I meet a celebrity, I don't ask for anything. Instead, I just talk to them like a human being. And if I can help them out, I help them out. And guess what? We're on the same level. his guard goes down. Like, if you're a celebrity, your guard must be this like extremely high, because you don't know. There's people always coming at you like sharks, like paparazzi and crazy fans and haters and people off the street calling you names, right? I've been called Jackie Chan. I've been called Spider Man. I've been called Bruce Lee. I've been called the Hulk by strangers all the time wherever I train. I got used to it. One guy was like, "You know, you remind me of a monkey, a gorilla, because you're always in the air and you're flying in the air and all that." I was like, like, I don't care. But I've gotten used to it. Everyone's like, "Oh, it's Spider Man. Here's Spider Man." Oh, okay, yeah, whatever. I didn't know Spider Man was Asian. I thought Spider Man was British. I'm Spider Man. Tom Holland. Gonna have a cup of tea, and then gonna climb some walls. Aye. Want you to meet my girlfriend, Zendaya. I sound Australian now. So, when I meet celebrities, I've met Korean celebrities in real life. You probably don't know these Korean celebrities, but I've seen them in restaurants and cafes, walking about. I was like, oh, that guy. Oh, yeah, that's him. I'd be just like, oh, hey, what's up? Hello. Sometimes, usually their English is not that good, but some of them like they travel a lot, right? So they can have some sort of casual English conversation because they can afford their celebrities. They travel a lot out of Korea. I've met a lot of them. I don't ask for selfies. I don't ask for autographs. I don't ask for anything. I just talk to them like a human being, and I try to give them value. It's like, okay, you want to learn English? I can teach you a little bit if you want. If you really want to learn, if you want to train, I will train you. Here's how I do it, and I show them. So I give value. So this comes full circle. Okay? You can either give value to the world like Keanu Reeves, like Bruce Lee, like like the teacher that taught you in elementary school, like your parents that sacrificed moving to a new country for you to give you a better life. You can give value or you can just take value. Right? And most people, 99% of people, take. They always take. Give me, give me, give me, give me dopamine, give me money, give me value, give me celebrity. Like, look at me, this is me, my selfie with Keanu. I'm a popular person, give me attention. Look at me, I have a Lambo, give me attention. Look at me, I have a $2,000 guitar, give me love, give me attention. Give me, give me, give me, give me, give me. Peasants beg. Peasants always take value. They're always taking value from others. Okay? So ask yourself, are you giving value or are you taking more value from others? All right? So if you're unaware, I'm trying to teach you guys. I'm trying to give you value so that you can say, "Oh, Justin, yeah, I should learn from Justin. I should give value in my own life." So you don't have to train others like I do. I give my free time. I don't charge them a penny. I teach them how to do a handstand if they really want to learn. I teach them how to box if they really want to learn. I teach them how to stretch if they really want to learn. One guy yesterday asked me, he grabbed a kettlebell and he says, "How do I do an orbit?" I said, "Try." And he's grabbing the kettlebell. He's trying to toss the kettlebell around his hips. Those are called kettlebell orbits. And he did it. I was like, "Good job. Keep going." And he was just so happy. I gave him time. It's very hard for me to say, "Sorry, I can't help you. I'm busy." I hate people that say, "I'm busy." My dad would say that a lot when I was growing up. "I'm busy. I'm busy. I don't have time to play with you, son. I'm too tired. I don't have enough time or energy to give you my attention or love or whatever." Right? People who say busy just don't want to give value to you. They want to give value to something else. Right? We all have people in our lives that say this all the time. "I'm busy. Sorry, I'm busy right now." Busy with what? Giving my attention or giving my value to my girlfriend, giving my value. Who is this guy? So, yesterday, people were asking for my help, and I helped them. It's very hard for me to turn away people when they genuinely are asking for help. They're humble, they want to learn, they're polite to me. Some of them are really arrogant and passive aggressive, and they'd be like, "Yo, Spider-Man, can you show me how you do that thing with your hands?" I'm like, those are the people I say, I'm busy too. So I say, yeah, I'm busy. Translation, I'm giving my value to something more important than you, which is my training, right? Training is important to me. Hey, dude, you carry on a long time. What does that mean? What does that mean? Carry on a long time. So the lesson is, if you see a celebrity in real life, don't ask for anything. Don't beg. You're just a beggar to them. Can you give me? It's just like you being approached by a homeless person. Spare any change? Can you spare any change? Can you spare any change? What do you do to? How do you treat someone who asks like that? Just give me value. Can you give me value? Can you give me? A stranger comes up to you. Give me. What do you say? I'm sorry, I'm busy, or sorry, I can't. Right? I'm translation. I want to give value to somebody or something else more important than you. Okay. So in order to receive value, you need to give value. Keanu collects the big checks because he gives lots of value. He gives his time and energy into his movies. Like, we all know Keanu can't act. He's a terrible actor. He's a wooden actor. If you don't believe me, go watch Bram Stoker's Dracula. He was awful in that movie. He can't act unless it's an action film. So if it's John Wick, if it's The Matrix, if it's Speed, if it's Constantine, if there's action involved and special effects, yeah, Keanu can do really well. But if it's just pure acting, like Broadway or theater acting, Keanu can't do that. No, he cannot. Right? So he found a way to give value, not through Broadway or theater acting, but through action movies with special effects in it, right? With sci-fi themes or, yeah. He tries, right? And that's how he gives value. Donnie Yen is a spectacular martial artist. He's so underrated. Because of Jackie Chan and Jet Li, it's like Donnie Yen was just always that hidden gem. Most people just didn't really notice because Jackie Chan and Jet Li just were just brighter. They're just more charismatic. Donnie Yen is great. I watch Donnie Yen movies, but the problem with Donnie Yen is he just doesn't have that charisma like Bruce Lee does. Like, he can do kicks and punches and flips in the air just like Bruce Lee, or even better than Bruce Lee or Jackie Chan, but he just lacks that charisma on the screen, right? It's like he's good at being that stunt actor or stunt choreographer, right? Compared to just someone like Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee just has something greater than Donnie, and that's presence, right? Donnie Yen is more realistic, yeah. Um, I watched the Raid 2. Those guys in Indonesia. My God, those guys can fight. Those are real fight movies. Don't know what they're saying. They don't speak English, but from a fighting point of view, yeah, Donnie Yen, the Indonesian martial artists, they're even the Tony Jaa, the Ombak. From a martial artist point of view, stunt actor point of view, they are the best, better than Bruce Lee. Okay, but they lack that charisma, like that Jackie Chan or Bruce Lee have. Right? Even Jet Li. Jet Li, I don't think is very charismatic. Jet Li was good in Hero, but didn't have much acting range. So I'm just telling you the truth. People just keep coming up to me throughout my sessions, and they ask for my help, and I genuinely help them. I give value. So I'm not saying that I'm famous, but I'm just saying that this is what it's like when you are someone that gives value all the time. Rarely does someone that asks for value reciprocates. So, for example, Keanu, he'll take like hundreds of selfies with strangers or fans on the streets, and none of those fans will really reciprocate, right? Like, sure, they'll buy tickets to his movies, they'll support his movies financially, but do they really just have a real nice, deep down conversation with Keanu? Like, have they ever considered that how lonely it is being a celebrity, like being in a gated house, having security 24/7, being afraid to walk out your door because there's some crazy lunatic or hater out there that might stab you, like what happened to John Lennon. John Lennon was asking for it. No bodyguards, just walking around every day throughout New York City, and then eventually someone got him, right? Even if you are a martial artist, even if you're an MMA fighter, you have no idea how you can't be prepared for what's out there in the streets. Guy can come up to you from behind, from using an electric scooter or motorcycle, and just slash you in the throat and drive away. There's all kinds of lunatics out there, right? So, yeah, this is another thing that I learned, okay, early on, okay? So, when I was in Korea, my uncle met Jackie Chan. And what he did was he met Jackie Chan through a friend of a friend, right? So Jackie Chan visited Korea, and then Jackie Chan mentioned to my uncle that he wanted to open up like a franchise bubble tea shop in Korea, test the market. So he needed somebody on the ground in Korea. So he was talking to my uncle over dinner. And my uncle knew that if he asked Jackie Chan for a selfie or an autograph or just started putting Jackie on a pedestal, like, I love your movies. No, Jackie would be like, yeah, this is not the guy I want to work with. This guy puts me on a pedestal. I need somebody who's on the ground I could talk to man and run this business. So my uncle didn't ask for a selfie that day. He didn't ask for an autograph. He didn't give him praise. He just talked business. I was like, yeah, oh yeah, I know who you are. Oh, you want to do business in Korea? So my uncle tried to offer value to Jackie. He's like, this is what I know about Korea. This is how I can help you open up your tea shop here in Korea. Since Jackie, you don't speak Korean, you don't know business connections, you don't have any business connections in Korea, you don't know who to trust. You're talking to me here and over dinner with your family, and I'm telling you, I can help you. So my uncle gave value to Jackie. So Jackie, he signed him on. He trusted him. And that's how they did business. And that's how my uncle met Jackie Chan and did business with him. Not ask for an autograph or selfie. That would have been the end of their relationship if he did that during their dinner. I don't know what's going on with Jet Li these days. I think he has cancer or terminal illness or something. He's been hiding. Scott Atkins, I've seen him. I'm not really familiar with his movies. Uh, what was the last action movie I saw? What was it called? It's off the tip of my tongue. I can't remember. I'm going through so much catalog. I don't know. I've been rewatching Bruce Lee's movies lately. If you're wondering what is my favorite Bruce Lee movie, it's not Enter the Dragon. It was Fists of Fury. That was the movie for me. Fists of Fury, if you don't know, is when he broke out the nunchucks in that dojo with all those white belts surrounding him. That was the movie for me. Way of the Dragon is a close second because of the Chuck Norris fight. But the Fists of Fury, and then when he fought the guy in the suspenders at the end, and then the guy with the mustache and the sword, the final boss, and then he broke out the nunchucks. Right? That was it. That was it. That was the movie. No talking. There wasn't a lot of talking in that movie. Not much comedy. It was just pure revenge. Way of the Dragon, he tried to incorporate comedy, like that slapstick, cultural difference humor, the cultural difference between Chinese and European, because he was in Rome and didn't know anything about Rome, didn't speak English. So you can see that kind of Jackie Chan effect that was rubbing off on Bruce Lee later into his movies with the Way of the Dragon. But the Chuck Norris fight, you can't top that. No, nobody can. I don't care. Like I've seen like Jet Li's Fist of Fear. I've seen like updated renditions of that Way of the Dragon format. Fight this epic fight between these two big fighters in an epic setting. It just nothing can top Way of the Dragon. Way of the Dragon didn't have a lot of cuts. First of all, there's so many jump cuts in modern action movies. It's just and then the shaky camera, everything's up close. I can't camera and blasting music. If you go back to Way of the Dragon, there was no music playing when they're fighting. It was just silence, just like a little bit of ambience, right? And then all you can hear was punches and kicks being thrown. Sound effects. It's just you don't need to talk. You don't need a trash talk. You don't need a real get out of here. Come on. Okay. Sammo Hung, I couldn't stand that guy. I couldn't get into this guy. I saw him in Enter the Dragon. I was like, I don't. He's fat, so I don't. I don't want to. That was my problem. He's fat. Why do I want to watch a action movie with a fat guy? And then Bolo Young, he's the opposite. He has too much muscle. I was like, why do I want to watch one movie with a bodybuilder? Bolo Young was a bodybuilder, right? He does Tai Chi and Kung Fu, but Bolo Young, he was a bodybuilder first and foremost. So I couldn't really watch Bolo Young's movies. So I did watch Bloodsport, of course. Bloodsport was great, but it was because of him paired up with Jean-Claude and then the other martial artists. I can't stand any of Van Damme's movies except for Bloodsport, because Bloodsport was a team effort. Like you saw Paco, and you see the sumo wrestler, and then you see Jackson, and then you see like the big, tall Zimbabwe guy that Van Damme kicked off the stage. Yeah, it was a team effort, that movie. It wasn't to me, it was not a Van Damme movie. It was a collaborative effort. Okay, that was the first Street Fighter movie, in my opinion. So all the other Van Damme movies are about Van Damme, and Van Damme to me is he's a great martial artist. He's got nice splits, but his acting is just so wooden. And he's got that accent I can't understand. I'm trying to be the best that I want to be. I'm like, am I supposed to laugh? Right? Compare his accent to Bruce Lee's accent. Like, I just want to be the best. Stop! Come on, come on! Right? Sat! Marty! Right? And then you have Bruce Lee, like 5'7" Hong Kong Chinese guy saying, balls don't hit back. It's just like, shit. He lost. After that line, the guy lost before he even threw a punch or just started the match. That was that was the best comeback line. Balls don't hit back. Say don't, Yao Zhong. So Bruce Lee had presence. Jackie Chan had the presence in a different way. Like as a comedian, Jackie Chan had presence. Jackie Chan was the entertainer. Bruce Lee was more like the true warrior. Right? Just someone just placed a camera on a tiger and just let the tiger become the tiger, right? And then Jet Li, here's a problem with Jet Li. Jet Li is an ugly guy. Every time my mom sees Jet Li on the screen, no matter like $1 million production, she's like, oh, Jet Li is so ugly, she says. But then when Bruce Lee goes on stage, like, Bruce Lee is a good looking guy. Bruce Lee was like a quarter European. Did you know that? He was mixed Eurasian. His mom was half Chinese, half Dutch, I believe. So he was a quarter white, and he got picked on and discriminated when he was young in Hong Kong. They called him a mixed race. So they didn't like mixed kids. But why? Jealousy? Because I think, to me, in my opinion, I've met a lot of mixed kids. I've taught a lot of mixed kids actually in Korea, right? And I think those kids and those adult mixed Eurasians, you call them, Eurasian, half white, half Asian, I think they're very pretty, very handsome, right? It's like exactly like a manga or anime character come to life. Because you look at those anime manga characters, comic books, like they draw those figures, and these Japanese manga artists, they draw them like got big eyes and European noses. It's like, are they Asian or European? And they're just Eurasian. So I think most of these Eurasians in real life, they're good looking, pretty, but they're kind of like lost. It's like I've met a few to say that a lot of Eurasians are lost. They're like 1 foot in the water, 1 foot on dry land. You know, it's like, I'm not white, I'm not Asian, what am I? It's like that identity crisis that a lot of Eurasians feel. Like, should I be more Asian and sell out to the Asian culture, or be more white and sell out to the white culture? It's like they just keep hopping in and out of whatever works best for them. It's like, yeah, I'm in Korea, I'm going to be Korean, I'm going to speak Korean, I'm going to be just like the Koreans. And then they get sick of it. It's like, I'm sick of this. I'm going to become more white. I'm going to eat white food. I'm going to watch white television shows. I'm going to blah, 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 hang out with my white friends. Like, Eurasians, yeah, I feel for you guys. I'm not Eurasian, but I'm a mixed Asian. You didn't know that, did you? It's like, my dad is from Hong Kong, my mom is from Korea, so I'm a mixed Asian. Did I have that much divide in my life? Not as much as Eurasians, like half white, half Asian, but I did feel a divide. It's like I would meet my Hong Kong family, meet my Korean family. Sometimes I felt Hong Kong Chinese, like, oh, I eat dim sum, I drink bubble tea, I watch Bruce Lee, I do kung fu, I like everything Hong Kong. And then it'd be like, I switch the other. Nah, I like kimchi. I like taekwondo. I like K-pop. I like Squid Game. Yeah, I would be like that, but it wouldn't be that polarizing. Yen Yuan Biao? I don't know who that guy is. Maybe if you show me a picture, I'll recognize him. Yuan Biao. I don't know. For Bolo, could Bolo have been like the next Schwarzenegger in Hong Kong? Maybe because he had like lots of Hong Kong movies that were never shown in the West. I saw lots, but I just didn't want to watch them. They're probably very poorly made. But yeah, Jet Li's great as a martial artist, but as an actor, he just doesn't have that presence. He can never get that presence like Bruce Lee did. Same with Donnie Yen. Wheels on Meals? No, I didn't watch Wheels on Meals. I watched Rumble in the Bronx because it was shot in Vancouver, where I'm from. So I was like, oh, I know that place. Oh, that's where they filmed. Oh, downtown Vancouver. That was Jackie Chan's debut into North America. Like that was his debut film. Like he was just gonna target the English audience with that movie, Rumble in the Bronx, because all of his other movies they're all filmed in Hong Kong, obviously, or Australia. Yeah, Benny the Jet. Yeah, I know that guy. That guy is Eurasian. So, so if you've learned anything from this live stream, oh, by the way, I don't know if you can see in this video description. If you click on that link down below, my link, on the top of the page, you'll see a new PDF that I uploaded. Okay, so this PDF is called 100 Health and Fitness Tips from yours truly. Okay, so it's totally free. You can download it right now. So it's if you go to beacons.ai// Patrick, okay, you go to that link. It's in the video description. It'll take you to my social media links. Okay, it's a library of links. So the top link, you can get free access to my new PDF that I finished publishing last night. Okay, and these are 100 health and fitness tips that I've accumulated over the years from over 25 years of training, right? These are the things that I can give value to you, okay? Because people keep asking me the same questions, like how do you stay in shape? How do you stay so, why are you so jacked all the time, Justin? Like they look at my veins. I'm not even flexing, but look at guys keep looking at my veins in the gym. This is like, holy shit, how did you do that? Like, how did you grow your veins like that, Justin? It's like, how do you do a handstand? How do you hit the bag so hard? Like, how did you get up in the air and climb all the way up? Look at my shorts, the YouTube shorts on my other YouTube channel, Hey Just, on my Instagram. You can see exactly what I'm doing. People are in real life, they're coming up to me, it's like, what you do is crazy. It's like mind-blowing. The reward for helping people in real life or giving value is to see their mind shift. Like I see a spark in some people's eyes. It's like Morpheus showing Neo the true nature of the Matrix. It's like free your mind. Free your mind. Like all these guys keep saying, oh, I can't do it. I can't be like you. I can't train that hard. It's like, yes, you can. Stop talking and do it. It's like, I'm so sorry for taking up your time, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, you're wasting my time by talking. So stop talking and hit the pad like I told you to. That's what I said to this complete stranger that wanted to learn how to box better from me, and he was training at this kickboxing gym. Isn't that ironic? Do you think leg press is better than bar squats? Leg press is better. Okay, here's the thing. In my opinion, leg press is better. I'll tell you why. When you go to any gym, if I close my eyes, I step foot in any gym, guess what the first piece of equipment is being occupied? It's the squat rack. Everyone flocks to the squat rack now. In the 80s, it was the bench press. Guys would flock to the bench press. But now it's the squat rack. Everyone's lining up for the squat rack, right? Everyone wants a piece of that squat rack because you can do so many like bar lifts on a squat rack and you need time to set up shit. But with a leg press, not many people use the leg press. And you can just like put a plate on easily. You don't have to set up much. And then you just incline and boom, boom, boom. Easy. And if you have knee injuries or your legs aren't that stable, you want to take a load off your lower back. You don't want to invest in a belt to protect your core and all that shit, right? Injuries, right? Potentials. A leg press eliminates all of that. Okay, so why do most people don't use the leg press? Because they think the barbell squat is more superior. But there's a price. Are you willing to line up? Are you willing to share the squat rack with like 5 other guys or just be constantly? I think I like these seagulls. Mine at the squat rack. It's like, yeah, bro, how much sets you got left? Mine. There's seagulls just flocking around me. Just imagine like I'm holding a hot dog in my hand and then there's seagulls all around me. Mine. So I fucking hate the squat rack. If the gym is empty, I'll use the squat rack. But when I do use the squat rack, I know that it's up for grabs in any second. People are just gonna start constantly bothering me. And I don't want people coming up, like gym equipment or gym space or gym station, whatever it is that you're using, there should be like a sign, like when you use a toilet, a public toilet, occupied, unoccupied, occupied, occupied, unoccupied. And we should just put that sign, a red sign that says occupied. You don't bother the person. I'm taking a shit. In Korea, this is how they ask if you're occupying the toilets in the public washrooms. They knock on your toilet stall front door, dunk, 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 and then you gotta knock back, dunk, dunk. So, it's being occupied. Someone's taking a shit in there. Whereas some public toilets, there's just a sign. You slide the lock, and then the red sign says occupied. Okay, I'm not going to take a shit in that one. Okay, let him take a shit. Okay, and then when he's done, I can use it when it's unoccupied. By the way, yesterday, this jackass, he blew a major fart in the middle of the gym. And he ran off like it was nothing. So this guy, he vented a huge fart that stunk so bad that girls were doing this. It wasn't me, obviously, but you can tell from the aroma, it was East Indian food. Okay? Oh, Justin's racist. Oh, cancel him. Da, 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 da. Yeah, it smelled like Indian food, okay? Curry, spices. How can I put it? So, it was hilarious because like girls were doing this. P.U. I was like, Jesus, what kind of jackass releases a huge fart in the middle of a gym to stink up the whole area? And just like, not give a shit. Give a shit, take a shit, give a shit, go to the bathroom, take a shit. Italy? Buongiorno, Kache. Hey. Principecce. Buongiorno. ¿Cómo está? So please don't fart in the gym. Fuck. I was on a treadmill once. My goal was to run for 1 hour on this treadmill, right? So you know when you run long distance on a treadmill, you look at the miles or the kilometers that you gain. It's like slowly gaining. It's like, okay, I'm gonna reach 5K, 5.1K, 5.2K. Okay, I'm almost there. I'm almost there. And then all of a sudden, this guy, this stinky guy, climbs on board the treadmill beside me, and he just reeks. The guy reeks of BO. Like the worst BO. Like he had like 1,000 armpits. Like he was composed of 1,000 sweaty armpits. It stunk so bad, and he had no self-awareness of this. He couldn't smell his own BO. And I was running, and you know when you run or you swim, big breath, you inhale through your nose and all that, and I was breathing, soaking up all of his BO, like a deodorizer. I'm like, fuck this. And so I had to cancel my goal today. It's like, I almost had it today. All because of Mr. Stinky over there. And guess what Mr. Stinky did? He just like did 5 minutes of walking on this treadmill while checking his phone. Like that, yeah, I worked out so hard today, my thumbs, yeah. Thumb workout every day. My God. You know what? All these gyms, commercial gyms, should release CCTV footage. They should release their CCTV footage and show it to the police. And then the police should come in and it's like, sir, you're under arrest. Why? What for? For wasting everyone's time at the gym, or not washing your armpits, or for releasing a giant fart as a nuisance. You know? It's like we let this shit slide, all of it. And we complain online, and we all talk about, we all agree this is annoying, this is unacceptable behavior. But we don't do anything about it. We don't really make any changes. Gyms don't change. It takes a long time to change. You know, not too long ago, it was normal for people to smoke indoors. Do you know that? It was normal to smoke on an airplane. Can you believe that? Not too long ago. A few generations ago, we were all smoking on airplanes, smoking in restaurants, smoking at the gym, smoking near wood, flammable ingredients. We were all smoking because it was normal. And a minority group of us said, this is not right. We shouldn't be smoking indoors. Things could catch on fire. It's not good for our health. There's something in my throat that's accumulated. I don't know what it's called, but it's not good. And then we finally discovered it's cancer. It's like, okay, secondhand smoke, it's a problem. We got rid of smoking indoors, but there are still places in the world where smoking indoors is acceptable. So, for example, Japan. You don't know this, but Japanese men, they all smoke inside. Korea too. They used to smoke inside a lot. Not anymore, but I remember like 15 years ago, every restaurant, there was smoking everywhere. Office place, smoking. Like, fuck, you're smoking in front of paper. Like, flammable paper you can light up any second, just with a flick of a cigarette. You could set it on fire. The whole building is up in smokes. These are my coworkers I'm talking about. Wood everywhere, fire, flammable. It didn't really... So we're getting to that point, right? We're slowly getting to the point where we should stop with the bad behavior in gyms, okay? I'm not saying not to film in gyms. You need to film yourself working out because you can't see what you're doing from behind. All athletes study their own footage. Serious athletes, okay? Oh, we should ban all filming in gyms. No, you shouldn't. No. You should encourage filming in gyms because you can see yourself after like 24 hours and review your footage, right? We have cameras on our cars. Why? Because nowadays we can't go by just what the other person said, oh, he hit me, I hit him. Let's look at the tape. Let's look at the footage, right? Insurance is going to look at the footage. It's okay. Video doesn't lie. Should we harass people with videos? No. But I'm saying that we need to change some of these rules. No farting in the gym floor. No BO on the gym floor. No standing around and yakking. Like, I saw this guy the other day at the gym. He was just standing there talking to this girl that he liked. The girl was wearing red booty shorts. And I'm doing my workout over here. I'm sweating. I'm dripping sweat. And these two people are just standing there like statues talking about nonsense. So for the girl, it's stimulating, right? A guy's giving her attention. But for the guy, he just wasted 45 minutes to improve himself, to improve his body, to connect with himself. All for an ass. Do you see what I'm getting at? It's like, if you're going to talk to a girl, move off the gym floor. Some people need to use the space that you're occupying. This is not a cafe, this is not Starbucks, this is not the club. But kids these days, they treat the gym like the club. Don't you notice that? Like the guys, like, Paco Rabanne, hey bro, smell me bro, Paco Rabanne bro, or Dior Sauvage bro. Dior Sauvage bro is the best bro off. Do you know how many times I walk into any gym, I can smell Paco Rabanne or Dior Sauvage on guys. And it's like, they take a shower in that stuff. And yet, their BO still emanates. I don't wear any cologne. I don't want any perfume on my girlfriend because I have to lick that shit up. Anything she puts on her face, I have to lick it up with my lips. Okay? I have to kiss her. I don't want to kiss all of that pancake and crap off her face. I don't want to lick off her perfume. I'm going to get sick. So I told her, stop with the perfume. Stop with all those chemicals you're putting on your face. You're beautiful as you are, natural, okay? That's all I want to kiss, natural skin. With soap and hot water washed, that's it, that's fine. Guys, stop with the fucking cologne. It's just like, you're not going to attract a unicorn with all this cologne you're dousing yourself with. It gives me a headache. Sometimes I'm training so intensely. I'm inhaling all those fumes, those perfume fumes, the BO fumes, the fart fumes. I get dizzy in here. I get headaches. And I have to stop what I'm doing. All because some guy trying to show off. Hey, bro, look at me. I smell good. Yeah, I attract all the bitches, bro. Yeah. Pisses me off. This guy's not here to train. He's not. Okay? And the guys, they lift up the shirt. Look at my abs, bro. I take selfie. Oh, yeah. Put it back down. Yeah, I'm so hot, bro. I'm number one, bro. Like, these guys, stop. Stop. What's your favorite? Gooning? What the hell is a gooning? Tyler the Gooner? I watched the Goonies. So, if you've been in a relationship with a girlfriend or a boyfriend for a very long time, you know that both of you don't wear a lot of shit on your face or all these fancy perfumes. You're done with that. You've moved on from all that. You don't need to hide anymore. Okay, you just be you. Like, we love each other just for who they are. All you have to do is be clean, okay? Just soap and water, clean, fresh, okay? That's all I want to eat. I want to eat an apple, not with icing sugar on the surface. I don't want an orange with all this cake and all that sprayed on top, painted on top of the surface. I just want pure, right? And it's funny, like, I went to a perfume shop once, and this girl, this female sales lady, she was trying to help me with some perfume and shit. And I asked her, what cologne does your boyfriend wear? And then she said, none. Duh, cleanest answer. She showed me all the perfumes, showed me all the colognes. I hated all of them. I got sick, I got tired, I got headaches. And then finally, she showed me the one smell that I did enjoy. And guess what it was? It was coffee beans. I smelled the coffee beans like, I want that as a perfume for me. It's like, I want to smell like coffee beans. They didn't have it. They use the coffee so you can reset your senses of smell. Oh, yeah. Okay. I wanted to talk about this. But before I talk about this, okay, go on the link down below, beacons.ai/Justin Patrick. The first thing you'll see there is a free PDF that I just uploaded. Download it right now. 100 health and fitness tips that you can implement in your life right now. Okay? These are my lessons that I've learned for over 25 years of training. Okay? Training myself, training others. Some of these tips, you're probably doing already, like eating chicken breast, for example, okay? Other tips you probably never even heard before, okay? And this PDF is going to probably open your eyes to a few tips that like, Jesus Christ, Justin, I never thought of that. I never thought I could do that. It's like, I'm going to start, thank you, Justin. I'm going to start implementing all of these 100 tips, free, health and fitness, okay? What to eat, how to train, daily habits, recovery, nutrition, supplements, all of that, okay? I'll just give you 100 basic tips for health and fitness that anybody can apply. And it's free, so download it right now, please. Okay? Now, this thing, I bought this in Korea long ago in a fitness store. I saw this the first time, I'm like, what the hell is that? I want it. It is so cool. And this thing is adjustable, okay? So I can adjust the setting, scroll this wheel. You can see this red spring. It's just like a shock for tire springs for a car. I can adjust it. So the lower it goes, the easier it is to grip, okay? I've been using this for over 15 years. And the first time I bought this thing, I was at the lowest setting. Like, I was here. What was your comment? Say it again. So when I first bought this thing like 15 years ago, I was like this setting, the lowest setting. Now, present day, I can go all the way to the end, to the limit, and do crunches of this guy. So this is one tool that I cannot go without. I bring this thing with me everywhere. Put it in my backpack, travel, take it to work, on the go, put it in my pocket. If I'm bored, I crunch out these guys. So, can you buy it in the Canada? Oh, thank you. If you love my videos, you're gonna love the PDF I have for you, okay? It's free. Get it right now, Guido, okay? You can download it. The link is in the description. Beacons, beacons.ai/Justin Patrick. Okay, you go to that, you'll see a list of all my links. The top link is the PDF, 100 free health and fitness tips that I just composed. I published it last night. Read it. It's very simple. It's just a 100 bullet list. 100 bullet list of all fitness tips that you can implement right now in your life. And it's not like, this is how you throw a jab. This is how you throw a round kick. This is how you knock out somebody. No. I'm talking about like things like, okay, when I'm on the bus, I'm going to stand throughout the whole trip. That's what I do. When I ride a bus, I stand. And another thing I do on the bus is I don't hold on to the handles. Why? Because I want to practice balance. Most people can't stand on a bus while it's in motion without grabbing onto something because they haven't developed their core, their balance. Sure, they will go to a gym and they'll stand on a balance board for like 1 minute. But in real life, they haven't developed their balance or their core. So me, I know that the bus is going to be jerky and fast and unpredictable where it's going to move. And I try to adapt with my balance, my core. So I always stand when I'm on a bus. And I always stand when I'm riding the subway as well. Right? And I try not to hold on to anything or lean onto anything. I just practice balance. Most people can't do that. They have to sit down. Sitting is for pregnant women and seniors. Okay? Give up your seat to them. As a man, stand. Okay? Burn some calories by standing. Okay? Just think of it like as surfing, bus surfing or subway surfing. Okay? So don't say, I'll get it soon. Get it now. Do it now. People who say, I'll get it soon or I'll do it in the future, I'll do it later, they just talk. Talk. Yeah. They'll get to it, but they're just trying to politely say, yeah, out of sight, out of mind. You forget it the next 20 minutes later. Oh, I forgot all about this offer. Okay? Do it now. It's like, check it off your list right away before you even like think about coming up with an excuse. Yeah, I'll get that car. I'll buy it later. Yeah, I'll think about it. You're not buying. You're not thinking about it. You'll forget about it. I'll forget about it later is basically the translation. Okay? So, if you go to Korea, look for this item. This item is awesome. The hand gripper, only made in Korea. This is a Korean only product. Okay? I don't think you can find this on Amazon unless you can ship from Korea. But this is thing, I've been using this for over 15 years. It's better than any other hand gripper I've used. Okay, so I want the Bruce Lee hand gripper machine. You've probably seen the old footage of Bruce Lee, black and white photos of him like using a custom-made hand gripper, right? Hand strengthening machine. But those things are expensive. I saw one for like $800 or something. So, and then you gotta add weights to it for more resistance. But if I could get my hands on that, I would. So, yeah, that sums up what I wanted to say in this live stream. Yeah, people keep asking me yesterday for my help, and I help them in the gym. Right? It's just like Keanu being approached by hundreds of strangers every day. Can I get a selfie with you, Keanu? Can you give me value? Can I put you on my Instagram so people will give me love and attention? No. Instead of doing that, be like Keanu. Find ways to give more value in this world. And then people will start approaching you and asking for selfies. Isn't that smarter? Like, what kind of girl would be impressed if a guy showed her, look, this is my selfie with Keanu. She'd be more focused on Keanu than you. Like, look at me. This is my Lambo. Like me. This is my puppy. Like me. No. People like the Lambo. They don't like you. They like the puppy. They don't like you. They like Keanu. They don't like you. So, learn from Keanu. Learn from puppies. Learn from Lambos. Give value to others. And then they will seek you out and ask for your help. Like, every day I'm bombarded by people asking me for help in the gym. Always. They're always asking me. So this PDF that's free, click the link down below, will help you get some insight to how I train and how I think. All right? So I don't have to answer the same questions. All right? It's like, what do you eat, Justin? Or how do you train? What do you do when you're at home and you don't have much equipment or space to train in? I answer those questions in the PDF. It's free, download it, okay? So I'm gonna take off. We'll talk again soon. And yeah, check out my other YouTube channel, Hey Just, HEYJUSX, okay? Subscribe to that channel. You can see all my highlights of how I train at the gym, okay? So that's it for now. Love you all.